Typography, CDN 111. This is Julie Becker. I'm your instructor for the course. My information on the left-hand side here, leave my information for email. Please use the student email address that goes right to my phone so I can access it quicker. My phone is my cell phone. I send that out cautiously. I want to be able to be accessible for you, but I don't want to be contacted 4 times a day or at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night when there's a deadline. So please be respectful of the cell phone and contact me after 8 a.m. and please prior to like 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock. I do have office hours too. Please contact me anytime you need a meetup. If you've got a question, a simple text can simply work sometimes. I can direct you to the right thing. I generally do need to see your file. Still, I'll probably have to ask you to email it to me so I can take a look at it when I get to my computer and then get back to you. But I'm happy to help you through the semester and guide you through some hopefully good content as we go along. All right, so the announcements. Every Saturday morning, I will have an announcement open up just to kind of give you a basic information and a hello, we're here again, this is what we're going to do for the week. Just another quick email. It should come through as an email. Just to kind of jog your memory that we've got some work to do this week. All right. In the welcome, you can kind of go through here a little bit. I've got a video to put down here. I leave my own notes in here to make sure I get things done. But there's your announcements for every week. When you go to content, everything is set up as this should stay in the front. I'm not sure what I did to turn this thing off. So I do apologize for that. All right. Course home. We'll just kind of click it off and on once in a while. In the course home, we are set up in 16-week modules. So every week you've got something to kind of look through and find out what's due. I want you to start though with the syllabus in the Creative Cloud. Basic information about our class, of course, at first. All right. I have a link to our typography book that I'm going to have you use as a resource for a few weeks, along with other items, right? The syllabus is found just by the simple click here. And it contains the basic information that we're all supposed to put in here about our course, about ECC, location, time for office hours. It's on D2L too. Everything should be in D2L as well. Computer and software requirements. Please be aware, you cannot use tablets or Chromebooks for this course. The Adobe programs are too powerful and will not work on them. So if you need, if you have issues with the computer, there are a few available as a rental. That's in D2L that I'll be sending that to you as well too. But check your ECC email for access code for Adobe Creative Cloud. Get that downloaded. We'll be using that on week 2. The first week is more accessing some resources, but you don't really need the programs to complete the first week. But don't wait till last week. Be prepared to keep working. All right. A description, outcomes, all kinds of different things in here. Grading, policies. We are online. Please, your attendance is not really. I can see it. I can see when you log in. I can see when you upload everything, so I can kind of tell who's in, who's out, and working, of course, by the deadlines too. Every Sunday night at midnight, everything's deadlines, except for the last 3 weeks. We do have deadlines on Thursdays due to Thanksgiving and whatnot. Okay, so kind of read through here. I do want to show you that I do have a class schedule. You can find it on here. I think everything is on here, so you can kind of go through the class week here. Everything is again in D2L on a weekly system with your modules. So going to content, please go through the syllabus. Then week 1, I show you brief information about what we're doing for the week. Your 2 assignments, going through, clicking on the blue guide. You've got the overview, objectives, outcomes, resources. Some more than others. Some weeks you have a lot and some weeks you really don't. You have more of my video tutorials and my slideshow tutorials on how to get your assignments done. This one happens to be your textbook. You're going to click on this link. You'll be asked to log in. You can find the book here and access it pretty easily. Okay. Then you're going to be viewing this little YouTube video. And this is what you'll be needing to look at for your assignment. Assignment 1 is a student introduction discussion, which you'll find in the discussions tab above. Assignment 2 is you're going to be learning about the fundamentals of typography with a textbook, with a YouTube video, and you can, of course, go online and, Google some things to find some information. All right. You're going to be creating a text document, submitting a PDF. Make sure you submit PDFs whenever we have text content to deal with. You got 4 questions to answer. They are, they're not simple bullet points or a sentence or 2. There might be more information in here. This is the only written, I believe, actual written assignment in here. So take your time, learn about the, typography, innovation and evolution of typography, and send me a PDF. Use your own words. Do not copy and paste from the web. I will throw it into a program and see how much you've actually written and whatnot. Use your quote marks. Citate information if you need to. But please answer the 4 questions for this week. Not too terribly bad to work on. Okay, week 2. And they all kind of work the same, just a little bit different depending on the assignments, right? So week 2, okay, simple, standard information coming through here. Your learning resources, we've got a web page to click onto. We've got the textbook. The link is always going to be available every week when you're assigned it. And then we've got a LinkedIn Learning videos. There are a few courses we're going to go into to get some more information about what we're doing for that week for the assignments. So they're going to be important, and you're going to be taking notes for each chapter that you are assigned for the LinkedIn videos. They're short and sweet, easy to follow. Okay? So this is going to be something to look at. Your LinkedIn Learning videos, there's links here, as the name is cited right here. You can also click the photo here. This will take you to the LinkedIn video too. I'll take you back there in a little bit. If you're new to Illustrator, take a little tour with Adobe. How to download fonts, good thing to be doing for this assignment, okay? Little YouTube. Now your tutorials, I generally provide a Google slideshow, step-by-step process on how to get through your assignments, and then I provide a video tutorial as well. Both are good learning options. I would probably skim through at least both of them just to kind of get an idea, especially the first few weeks, get a good idea of what I provide in each one. And one or the other might provide more information. So it's kind of good to kind of just go through the slides first just to get a good idea of what you're doing, and then go to the video and you can work through the project with me online or through the YouTube video, okay? So slide tutorials and video tutorials for your assignments are provided. And this one goes strictly through the step-by-step process on how to create this work on the guide, part 1 that I provide to you. Okay, so assignments, LinkedIn Learning chapter reviews. You're going to have 2 chapters that you're going to review, and for each chapter, you are going to write about 4 items of interest. So that's 8, right? 4 per chapter, okay? I provide examples of what I expect with a good example and things that I really don't want to see in poor. Give me a little bit more information, okay? You're going to be submitting a PDF of this first set of chapters just so I can review to make sure you're doing it right. I don't want you to get them all done, send them at the, week 10 or week 11, and then realize, well, you didn't do it right, okay? So you're just going to submit the first version for the first 2 chapters just to make sure we've got everything going properly. Word representation, selecting 5 words from a list that I provide to you in the slide presentation and represent them. Assignment number 3, typographic guide. You're going to download this Illustrator file right here, and there are prompts on here to follow, to complete. Should be easy to follow as well. So let's just go through these 3 real quick, okay? The LinkedIn Learning chapter reviews. Again, you're going to be writing 4 items of interest for each assigned chapter. So going up to LinkedIn Learning videos, clicking here, I'll turn the sound off that she's talking. Oh, it is off already. So you've got your welcome, your introduction, then you've got chapter 1. Chapter 1 has very short topics, very, very important information for what we're going through. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, etc. So find 4 items of interest that she's talked about, write them down in sentence form, 4 per each chapter, okay? And 2 is like, I think 19 minutes through chapter 2. Great information though, okay? So these are graded, a lot of points value to the whole thing as you go through. So that's 1. All right, video assignment, chapters 1 and 2. Again, this is the link to the same thing. Depends on how you want to get through it. Okay, click on words, click on an image, up to you. Okay, discover information about fonts. We went through this. The tutorials then. The slides walk you step by step, gives you information of what we're doing. You're choosing 5 words like blissful and finding different fonts that represent the word itself. So you wouldn't want a big blocky font, right, for this one because it's blissful. So it kind of walks you through step by step, opening a new document, how to work through a document, etc., what you should see step by step. Then down here too, I've got a video tutorial on, well, this is building blocks. Hi there, welcome to typography and our first module. I'm in D2L, looking at our week 1 guide. That should be building blocks, that should be word rep. I gotta change the first picture on there. But again, this will kind of walk you through what to do step by step. Now we're in Illustrator, walking you through, finding fonts, so it walks you through, okay? I keep repeating that word, I'm so sorry. And then the guide here, for this is going to be your 3rd item, I believe, typography, typographic anatomy. Again, this is going to open up. You might see the weeks are incorrect because I have moved things around, trying to reorganize it in a better way. But you can kind of get through here and it'll walk you through step by step on how to go through every piece of this document that I'm providing to you. So there we go. All right, so view chapters 1 and 2 and write 4 items, samples, word representation like blissful, typographic guide. I'll go ahead and click here for a second, open this up for you just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got 3 pages set up for you. And like this one, you'll learn this in the video tutorial, right? But you can click on a word and say, well, where does this go? I have got arrows for everything, so everything should go to an arrow or a line, right? So again, this is all going to be provided to you in the video. Don't save. All right. So quickly, going through 3, same thing. Quick review of what you're doing, more information about it, resources, LinkedIn things, tutorials, and then your assignments. Chapter reviews, I do want to go through real quick. Chapter reviews, I do give you more information when you go to your assignments. The due dates are here, and also, again, more information, so there's no question, here you go, of what I expect. And then I have a complete list of all the chapters and the different courses you're going to go through. So you can look in the assignments too for more information. Okay, and that should take care of it. So I wish you the best and have a great semester, and we will see you in class.